Hi, my name is Samantha and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be making some Onyx Store merch. Let's get into it. Okay, so if you are not into the Rebecca Yarros universe, we are talking about the Empyrean series. It is a book series. There are going to be 5 books. 2 of the books are already out, so that is Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. The book number 3, Onyx Storm, is going to be coming out January 21st. I am so excited. I cannot wait for it to come out. I've already read the first 2 this year, and I'm going to reread them in January, so I'm ready for the Onyx Storm release. I am like holding off rereading them. I've wanted to reread them this year, but I'm like, no, I need to read something different. I am almost to my goal of 150 books for the year. I think I need like 12 more or something like that. So I'll definitely hit my goal. A combination of like Kindle, physical, audiobook, mostly audiobook because I can listen to an audiobook while I work. But I'm super excited. In January, I get to go to the midnight release party. So I'm going to be going to Barnes & Noble, get the book, come home. I also pre-ordered the audiobook so that way I can like fully be immersed. I don't know if you've ever read like that before, but it is so great to have like noise canceling headphones, listening to the audiobook while reading. It's like you're watching a movie. It's like a full experience. So that is what I'll be doing on January 21st and possibly the 22nd, depending on how long it takes me to read it. I feel like I'm going to read the whole thing just like in one setting when I get home. But anyways, my phone will be off. Do not contact me on that day. I will not be available. I am so excited. So that being said, I need some merch. So I want to make something to wear. I want a bookmark and a new Kindle cover. So the Kindle cover, I have just like a plain one that I made that's just like outside interfacing and lining. So I want to make another one of these, and I think like with more padding and possibly a closure. I don't know if I want to do like a button or if I want to do magnetic or if I want to do a zipper or I was also thinking like, you know, the sunglasses case with like the snappy, that's another idea. I'm not sure, but some kind of closure, and then a bookmark for the physical Onyx Storm book. And then the sweater. So I bought this sweater. I wanted to thrift a sweater, but I was like, I'm not going to get a chance to go to the thrift store between now and January. There's really no good thrift stores in Pennsylvania near me. So they're only in Virginia, and I don't really have that much time that I'll be in Virginia between now and January and whether or not I would find something. So I bought this on Amazon during Black Friday, and it was only $20 or $22, something like that. And the other thing is, if I like this, I'm going to order it again in black, and we're going to make another one so sustainable for me to use at my shows. So let me try it on for you. So when I was trying to figure out like what I was going to wear to the midnight release party, so I'm going to the midnight release party at Barnes & Noble, and then I'm also I got tickets for the Philly event that Rebecca Yarros will be at, where I'll get the autograph copy. So 2 events that I need an outfit for, and then also I need an outfit for while I'm reading the books, rereading the books, and then reading the new one. So I was looking at like a shirt or a sweater, and I'm like, okay, it's going to be January in Pennsylvania. It's going to be so cold. So a shirt does not work because how am I going to wear that? And then I was looking at the sweaters. I don't really like crew neck sweaters. Like it feels like I'm choking, and I didn't want another hoodie. I have so many hoodies. So I wanted a V-neck or a quarter zip, and really nobody on Etsy had it. The other thing I was looking for is, you know, I talk all the time about like selling trademarks and how you're not supposed to do that. So I really wanted to find somebody that was an approved seller. So I was looking at shops that were approved by Rebecca Yarros, where she's getting a portion of the proceeds, and they're not just like ripping off the brand. So I found pretty stuff that I liked, but it was expensive and it wasn't exactly what I liked, right? And I wanted to make sure if I bought something, I was really gonna wear it. So that's why I ended up getting this sweater here. I love how big the V-neck is, so like I can put it on and off without messing up my hair, like especially when I'm at a show. I also love the little finger holes, and then it's got a pocket. The only thing I'm not sure about is like that it doesn't like cinch at the waist, but I'm thinking I might slit this open and put some elastic in it. I'm not sure. And the zipper is nice. So anyways, so I bought this, and I bought an embroidery file. So the embroidery file has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different shapes on it, right? So there's 2 circular Basgiath circles with the dragon in it, right? And then there's the Basgiath crest, and then there's the book with the dragon, and then there's 3 vertical dragons, and then there's Violet Signet. So I'm thinking like I want something like on the chest. I want to try and do something on the arm or the sleeve, and then I'm also thinking like on the back would be cool. So those are kind of like the places I think would look cool. For the sleeve, I can't just like put this into my machine. So I would either need to cut this open, or I would need to embroider just like on interfacing and like hand stitch the almost patch, right? Hand stitch the patch onto here. But like imagine if the dragons were like trailing down the arm. Like wouldn't that be really cool? So anyways, I'm not certain where I want things embroidered, and I only have one shot. So what we're going to do first is we're going to embroider all of the files onto just a piece of fabric, and we're either going to turn those into bookmarks or the Kindle covers, and that way we can see how the stitches turn out and lay those on the sweater to figure out like where they would be best. The other thing with the sleeve is whether or not I can cut it open, right? So, and this is also a good test to see if I'll like it to order another one in black for my shows, right? Because I make my own merch. So for the sleeve, let's take a look here. So if I look at it on the inside, so it wouldn't be too hard to cut this open and then sew it back shut, but it would be work. Like I would just need to like slit this open. So it's an open piece of fabric, embroider on it, and then sew it back shut. So it's definitely possible. I could do it, but it would be work. But it would also be work to have to like individually sew on each dragon if I did it that way, but it could look really cool. So I don't know. Those are kind of my thoughts, but I want to see how they stitch out first, just on some regular fabric, and then go from there. With that being said, let's start stitching.
Okay, so a couple snags in our plan here with the Basgiath project. We are not going to be able to embroider this like I originally wanted to because I did not read this properly. These are not the correct file types for my sewing machine, so I will need to cut these out with my Cricut. But we are going to empty this bin, so then we can pull another project out of the work in progress bin and put it in the bins that are ready to go. I also just finished this project, which I'm super excited about. This video is posting first. So these are for a Galentine's Day event that I'm going to do. So there's going to be a jar opener event and a car visor tissue holder event. So I'll have more information about those down below in a whole separate video coming on Thursday. Okay, so I have not used my Cricut in a long time, probably like 2 years. So I had to go find my HTV. I keep all my regular vinyl in this scrapbook. I highly recommend buying 12 by 12 sheets rather than the rolls because they lay flat and they fit on the mats better. And then my HTV, I just keep all of that in this bag, inside of this bag that has my heat press. So let me get this file uploaded into my Cricut. I'm sure I'll have to do an update. And then we'll cut it out and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I officially give up on this project for tonight. I have been trying to update my Cricut account. That was a pain, the app. So I got that updated, got my machine out, got it turned on, got it connected to Bluetooth, and then I'm trying to upload the SVG files from my phone into Cricut. As I'm doing that, it's saying that it doesn't recognize the photos or the SVG files, and none of them are working. So that's fun. So I was like, okay, let me just go to Google and just find something so that I can do something on this project. And I go to Google, I find just like a solid print photo that I'm going to use. I take a photo of it, I go into Cricut, I go to upload it, and it's saying like, for automatic background removal, you have to be a subscriber. And they charge me every year. I'm subscribed, right? And I'm like, why is it doing this? And then it wants me to like manually erase everything. I was like, oh my God. So then I go on to the Cricut website, which it was a pain to get to that website. It kept like redirecting me. Finally got into the website, got logged in.
had to like go to this other website to see like the managed subscriptions, and then I don't know like if my credit card changed or something, but it says canceled, so I don't have the Cricut subscription thing. And then I went back to the app and I was like, I tried this other button and it did get rid of the background, but then when I tried to save the file, once again it did not work. So for the time being, I am calling this project a failure. I don't know if there'll be other clips past this. If there is not, then happy Onyx Storm Day, and I hope you enjoy the book, and I will see you in the next video. If there's more to this, then that's fabulous. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. Yeah, my bad. So, this project did not turn out how I wanted it to, but I figure, you know, I'll still put the video together and post it because not every project is going to be a success, and I wanted to show you that even I make mistakes, even I purchased the wrong file and am unable to use it. So, you know, it happens. But I am proud of myself for not like trying to correct too much and trying to just go buy something to solve it. I don't need an object for the midnight release party. So what I am going to do instead is show you the items that I already have in my possession that can be used for tonight. So I already showed you guys my dragon that I had bought because I'm going to put together like a fantasy wall, right? So that guy, oh, give me 1 second. Okay, so this painting here, I did this. So the example was this. So I think I did a pretty good job. This was a virtual like painting class. What is that called? Painting with a twist. And so it was a lot of fun. So this paint, I have all of these paint colors, and you can see here that the dragon can sit on here, right? Okay, so now I can show you these other pictures that I got that will go along with it. So that paint that I have, I need to find frames to go along with these photos. So I don't know totally how to say the name of her shop. I think it's called Parenti, something like that, illustration. Her work is amazing. I loved watching her make this print, and I got it like right as soon as she released it. This one was like the deluxe edition, or I don't remember what it's called, but whatever like the fancier edition was. Oh my goodness. So like this is Tarn and Sigale and Andarna and Violet and Zayden, and there's violets, and you can see the lightning. And the lightning is supposed to be like sparkly or something, or glow in the dark or something like that. Anyway, so I need to find a frame for this, and then I can use the paint that I have from this to then make them go together, right? And then also, so from the same lady, I got this print, which is Throne of Glass. I've not finished Throne of Glass. I am halfway through, so I don't totally get what these characters are, but I love this print. I think it's so beautiful. So I need to find picture frames for both of these at the thrift store and then paint them to match, and it'll be like a cool collage. So, oh, and then because I got the deluxe edition, it came with these stickers. So Tarn and Andarna, gosh, the glare off the ring light. And then this is a griffin. I think it's Andarna. Yeah, I think it's Andarna and a griffin. Andarna, Sigale, and Tarn. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then what I can wear for tonight is I got a pin of Violet's relic. So what I'll do is I'll just wear this. This was my backup plan if the other project didn't work out, and I'm glad that I got it because it didn't work out. So I'm debating, should I put it like here? Yeah, I think that looks good. So I'll put it here. And then I'll have something Empyrean for tonight. That's actually really cute. And then my earrings, I got these for Christmas. These are the Lost Diadem of Rowena Ravenclaw. So hopefully that'll make people like spark conversation. Okay, I think that's super cute. I mean, I wanted like a whole like embroidered like logo thing, but that's cool. So I will have this. I'm going to the midnight book release tonight, so I'm so excited about that. And then on Saturday I get to go to the Philly event where Rebecca Yarros will be breathing the same air that I will be. Okay, so my 6 big predictions, and let me know your predictions in the comment section down below. I don't know if these will necessarily happen in Onyx Storm, but like in the next 3 books, I think this will happen. So 1, Brennan is evil. Brennan is Venom. I don't trust Brennan. And then 2, I think that Brennan and Naolin were partners, were and are partners. I think that they were like lovers, right? 3, I think Naolin is the sage. I think that he is the one that she is seeing. I think the reason she is seeing him is because he is still kind of bonded to Taryn, and that's how like they can see each other, right? 4, I think that Violet is part dragon in some way. Like, I don't know, necessarily think like that one of her parents is a dragon, but like I think that she has dragon blood in her in some way, either dragon or venom, but I'm leaning more towards dragon. I think she is similar to that of what Andarna is. And then 5, I think the final battle will be between Cam and his brothers, right? So it'll be like the 3 brothers. That's what I'm thinking. And then 6, I think that Sigale is going to unbond Xaden. So those are my big predictions. That's what I think is going to happen. The other thing that I already have is I have all of my bookmarks here. And so the one I'm going to use for my book, since I didn't end up making one. And I'm also wondering, so at the midnight book release, they said they're going to give us like a swag bag. So I don't know if there'll be a bookmark in there, but I'm really loving these magnetic bookmarks. So I have this one. It says Romantasy Book Club. So I am so excited. And if you haven't used, I'm looking if there's a book next to me here. If you haven't used a magnetic bookmark, they are super cool. So I like using them on the left side of the page versus the right. So if you're like this and you're reading your book, right? And then you go to the next page, I get part of the way down, then I'll go and I'll click the next page in. And then if you have to stop reading, boom, it's already saved on the page. So I feel like with a regular bookmark, I use it behind the page, right? Like, but the magnetic one I use on the left. So anyways, I'm super excited. I am gonna get the deluxe edition tonight, and I'll have the audiobook on Audible. I have that pre-ordered. So I am super excited. That is my whole Tuesday. That is all I have planned for tomorrow, is to just be cozy and read and then cry and wait 2 or 3 years for the next book to come out. So let me know what all your predictions are in the comment section down below. I'm sorry this video did not turn out how I anticipated, but I am glad that I got to show off some of the Empyrean / fantasy items that I had and I wanted to show you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Hold up, I missed something. So I didn't show this because I didn't want to like show off the coupon code, because I didn't realize that there's something on the other side. Oh my gosh, look how cute this print is. I didn't even see that. So I gotta find another frame now.